5:16 this morning, Norway's most famous asylum leaves shocked with terrifying news about a murder of one of their employees, killed by the famous Dxrk movies, known for blaming his murders on a demon. Currently, we don't know exactly what happened, but the aftermath is scarring. The police were quick to arrive at the scene, and even they were shocked. Father, I need your help. I knew you would show up. Dark. There's something non-human inside of me, and I need your help to get it off. Please. It killed so many people. Innocent people. Hey, what's up, film visa, and welcome back to another review on this year's darkest Halloween. I just got done watching the fourth movie in the Exorcist franchise, Exorcist Beginning, or a prequel to The Exorcist, or whatever you want to say. And here's my honest and spoiler review. The Exorcist Beginning traces the story of Father Merrin back to his first encounter with the devil during a missionary work in Africa. That's basically the story, right? Okay, so first off, I know there's like a fifth movie, and I heard all the behind the scenes drama, behind the scenes stuff in general, and basically it is just the same movie. Like it is the kind of Father Merrin during like his first encounter. So I'm just going to review this and jump straight to Exorcist Beginning because I saw that Friday last week. So I really want to get a review on that out someday, maybe this week or next week, hopefully. But now, honestly, what is the positive about the Exorcist Beginning, the prequel to The Exorcist? And I will say, for me, the biggest positive is the idea of answering the questions we were asking. At least, like, for me, it gives the right origin for Father Merrin, or the idea, like I said, and also Pazuzu. We don't know a lot about this demon. If you have seen the first movie, like where does it even come from? Where exactly is it? And what exactly is it? I know it's a demon, but like, what is it? And of course, a lot more answers or questions. I will say that I will also talk about this more later, but the execution of this wasn't really that great. Like I said, I'm going to talk about more this later. But now I think the acting, it was just alright, nothing like too crazy. I do feel like Stellan Skarsgård's performance in this movie was alright, was an alright performance but his dialogue could be a bit weird, or at least was for me. But overall, Stellan was actually pretty alright. And then we have Isabella Isabella Scorpco. I'm 100% pronouncing that name wrong. I am sorry for that. Look, how the fuck am I saying that? Overall, she also did pretty good with her being like the doctor that Father Merrin like come across. I think like that was really good, and her character arc and the acting was honestly pretty solid. Just pretty solid, you know. So for my final positive about this movie is that the third act, when it come around to the like kind of exorcism or exorcist stuff, finding out about like Sarah actually being one of the possessed and Merrin just come across Pazuzu, that honestly did a really good job of creating this visual setting, and also like the sound design from the original movie, like just like the look of the demon too. It's really like similar to Regan and what they did in the first movie. And I really like those ties to the original film. Now moving on to my negatives about this movie. For me, this might gonna be just a nitpick, but why the fuck is Merrin spending all this time, basically the whole movie, just to find a little fucking thing, just to set it outside, and the sign covers it up, and it just lasts forever. At least like until the beginning of The Exorcist, like what? Just why? Yeah, maybe this is a nitpick, but like, come on, mate. What? Why? Why are they spending so much time? Like, it's just that the movie doesn't care anymore. It like feels that the movie itself doesn't care. And the whole movie is just people standing in the desert talking about bullshit with some gore things happening. Sometimes like this little boy get torn apart by hyenas for like what feels like 8 minutes, and just screaming and the hyenas just ripping him apart from all different directions. And something I also wanted to mention, why does no one care about this little boy? Seriously. He's getting eaten. He just got eaten by fucking hyenas. And they are just like what's happening over there? What's happening there? Oh, that kid got torn apart. Nah, I don't care. Honestly, there's the whole movie, like I said, talking, standing, talking, standing, talking, standing, talking, standing, talking, and you get what I mean, you know? And that's the whole movie. Like, just the movie hasn't anything to show us until like the third act. The third act is what they need to show, but like the rest of the movie, it really feels like they didn't care. Honestly, they didn't care about that part of the movie. Just the third act. I think they like spend the whole budget on the third act. They just okay, we need this and that in the third act. Okay, we do not care. You see the whole rest of the movie. Who the fuck cares about that? We need to have the third act the best. Okay, third act the best, and then the whole ass movie no one cares about, you know? Tell me, is that true? Is that true? Do we not care about the whole act, huh? The whole movie. Just the third act, right? No. No, we don't. So honestly, I could talk about this. Maybe I could talk about some bullshit. Like bullshit around like, oh, that pinpoint that, blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, this random ass character is good. Like that. But like, honestly, no one comes to see that. So this is where I'm going to end it with the ranking. So overall, it was all right. I mean, it didn't add anything to the original movie. So I don't know. It was just all right, you know, all right. So for the Exorcist, the beginning, I'm giving horror 1 point. This is mainly because of the CGI in this movie. It really just takes you out of the movie how bad the VFX, and it makes it less scarier. Like the third act, that could have been scary, but because of the VFX and CGI, it just made it a whole lot not scary. Whole not scary, you know. I don't know how I'm going to phrase it. I'm not fluent in English, but like, it's not scary. It's not scary anymore. And now for acting and dialogue, I'm giving it 1 point. It's just fine, nothing top notch. So can't give it more than 1, honestly. Now for storytelling, I'm giving it 1 point. It had the right idea, but the execution was terrible. And like I said, the third act focuses more on, that is what they needed to show us. Like, it just feel like they didn't care about the other side of the movie, just the third act. Now, did I like it? Does it deserve 1 more point? I'll give it 0 points, honestly. I did enjoy some of it. Like I said, it had the right idea. But overall, like, and it was like overall alright, but it was weird and a little bit terrible. So overall, I'm giving this movie a 3 out of 10, or a 1 out of 5 stars if you're counting Letterboxd, Rotten Tomatoes, or any other ranking places with stars. But now, if I were to give it a critical rating, I would have to give it an F. I feel like this is many critics are not going to like this movie. Now, will I be recommending this movie? Not at all. Even if you are curious about Father Merrin and Basusu, just honestly use your imagination, because this shit does nothing. So skip it. But that's just my honest review of this movie. Now I leave it up to you. I'm really interested in what you really liked or disliked about this movie. And keep in mind, this is just my review. I'm a person with an opinion, so you don't have to agree, but hope you at least enjoy this review. And if you want to, I have links to my other social media platforms down in the description. If you want to follow me on Instagram, X, TikTok, I have there my Letterboxd. If you want to see my top 4 movies, I know probably might be controversial. At least one of them, maybe. And I also have a subscriber goal of 200 subscribers before the end of this year. I'm so grateful for every one of you that actually subscribe to my channel and actually like my channel, because I'm already at 172 subscribers, 73 subscribers at the time recording this, and I did not think I would do it, but thank you so much. So yeah, I'll see you guys in another spooky video. Peace out.